My name is Dave, a 55-year-old with a passion for cars that led me to owning my own garage. What sets my garage apart isn't just the cars we repair or the services we offer, it's the story of how it came to be, built from the ground up with my own hands and determination. My journey into the world of automotive repair started when I was just 18, working under the watchful eye of my uncle. After 7 years of learning the trade and saving every penny, I made the leap to start my own business. The early years were anything but easy, requiring long hours and relentless dedication to turn my dream into a reality. As my garage began to take shape, so did my personal life. I fell in love with Jenny, a bright, ambitious university student I met at an auto show. Despite the distance between us and limited communication to phone calls, we found a way to make it work, and our relationship blossomed. However, life threw us a curveball when Jenny's parents passed away, putting her education and our future at risk. Without hesitation, I used my savings to ensure she could continue her studies. It was a testament to our love and partnership, one that would face its fair share of challenges in the years to come. Our love story was like something out of a fairy tale, culminating in a marriage proposal on a hilltop overlooking the city after a day of hiking. But as the years went by and our children grew up and moved out, I noticed a change in Jenny. She became distant, and her late nights at the office became more frequent. Confronting her about it was the last thing I wanted to do, but I had to know the truth. What she revealed shattered my world. She had been unfaithful, driven by a desire for something more, something I apparently could no longer provide. The pain of betrayal was compounded by her justification. She sought someone who could match her societal status, someone more presentable than a garage owner. It was a harsh reminder that the values we hold dear can sometimes be overshadowed by superficial desires. But Jenny's threat to take everything from me if I didn't accept the situation was a step too far. I had built my life on hard work and loyalty, and I wasn't about to let it all be taken away without a fight. The confrontation with Jenny marked a turning point, forcing me to reflect on what truly matters in life. Despite the love I had for her, I knew that our paths had irrevocably diverged. The realization that I might end up alone was a bitter pill to swallow, but it also reminded me that integrity and self-respect are worth more than any relationship. As I stood alone in the aftermath, I couldn't help but think about the journey that had brought me here. From a young apprentice to a successful garage owner, my life had been full of ups and downs, and while the future was uncertain, one thing was clear. I would continue to move forward, guided by the values that had shaped me into the man I am today. After the confrontation with Jenny, my life felt like it was in ruins. The woman I had loved and supported for over 2 decades had betrayed me, not just emotionally, but threatening to dismantle the very foundation I had built my life upon. It was a wake-up call, a harsh reminder that sometimes the people we trust the most can cause us the deepest pain. Yet, amidst the turmoil, a spark of resilience flickered within me. I was not ready to let go of everything I had worked so hard for, nor was I prepared to be diminished by someone else's greed and betrayal. In the weeks that followed, I took stock of my life. The garage, my sanctuary of sorts, became my focus. I threw myself into work, finding solace in the one thing that had always been there for me. Cars didn't judge, they didn't betray. They were a puzzle to be solved, and in solving them, I found a sense of peace and purpose that had been missing. My employees noticed the change in me, the renewed energy and focus. They rallied around me, their support a testament to the community we had built together. It was a reminder that not all was lost, that I still had a family, albeit not the one I had envisioned. The legal proceedings to end my marriage were straightforward, devoid of the drama Jenny had threatened. I realized that her threats were empty, a desperate attempt to cling to a lifestyle she thought she deserved. It was a bitter pill to swallow, understanding that the woman I had loved was willing to go to such lengths over material possessions and status. But it also brought clarity. I was better off without someone who valued those things over loyalty, love, and respect. As I rebuilt my life, I found comfort in routine and work. The garage became more than just a business. It was a symbol of my resilience, a testament to what can be achieved with hard work and dedication. I took pride in the reputation we built, known not just for the quality of our work, but for the integrity and honesty with which we conducted ourselves. It was a stark contrast to the world Jenny had chosen, a world where appearances mattered more than substance. During this time, I also learned to appreciate the simpler things in life. I reconnected with old friends, spent time with my children, and took up hobbies I had long neglected. I discovered that happiness wasn't found in the material possessions or status that Jenny had sought, but in the connections we make with others and the joy we find in everyday moments. It was a lesson I wished I had learned earlier, but one I was grateful to understand now. As the dust settled, I realized that this ordeal had changed me. I was no longer the man who sought to please everyone, to bend over backward for the sake of peace. I had found my own strength, a sense of self-worth that wasn't tied to anyone else's approval. It was a liberating feeling, knowing that I was in control of my own destiny, that I could choose the path my life would take. Looking back, I saw the end of my marriage not as a tragedy, but as an opportunity to start anew, to build a life that was authentic and true to myself. It wasn't an easy journey, but it was one that ultimately led me to a place of peace and contentment. I had lost love, but I had found myself. And in the end, that was worth more than anything Jenny could have taken from me. As the dust of my tumultuous separation settled, I found myself standing at the threshold of a new chapter in my life. The pain of betrayal and the loss of a partner had been harrowing, yet in the crucible of that experience I discovered a resilience and a sense of self that had been buried under years of compromise and sacrifice. It was time to rediscover who Dave was, not as a husband, not as a mechanic, but as a man with dreams, desires, and a heart still capable of love. The first step in this journey of self-discovery was to embrace the solitude that I had feared for so long. I had equated being alone with being lonely, but I quickly realized that there was a profound difference between the two. Solitude became my sanctuary, a space where I could reflect, heal, and grow without the noise and expectations of the world around me. I began to explore interests that I had long set aside for the sake of others, from simple pleasures like reading and hiking to more adventurous pursuits like traveling to places I had only ever dreamed of. Travel became a balm for my soul, a way to reconnect with the world in a way that was entirely my own. Each destination was an opportunity to meet new people, learn new cultures, and see the world through fresh eyes. It was on a solo trip to a small village in Italy that I experienced a moment of clarity. Surrounded by ancient architecture and the serene beauty of the countryside, I realized that life was still full of wonder and possibilities. The world was much bigger than the pain I had experienced, and it was waiting for me to explore. Back at home, the garage continued to thrive, and I found a renewed passion for my work. The challenges of running a business no longer felt burdensome. Instead, they were opportunities to innovate and grow. I took pride in mentoring young mechanics, sharing the knowledge and experiences that had shaped my career. It was rewarding to see their enthusiasm and to know that I was making a positive impact on their lives. The garage had always been my dream, and now it was a testament to my journey and resilience. The process of rebuilding my life also opened my heart to the possibility of love once more. I had closed myself off, fearful of being hurt again, but I gradually came to understand that to love is to risk, and that risk is worth taking. I wasn't looking for someone to fill the void left by Jenny. I was looking for someone who could share in the life I had built for myself, someone who valued honesty, integrity, and the simple joys of life. When I met Anna, it was not a lightning bolt of instant connection, but a slow and steady warmth that grew with each conversation, each shared experience. She was not my other half, but rather a whole person in her own right, with her dreams and aspirations. Our relationship was built on mutual respect, laughter, and a love that was all the more profound for its maturity. Anna taught me that love was not about losing oneself in another, but about finding a harmony where two lives could intertwine without losing their individual essence. As I stand now, looking back on the road I've traveled, I see not just the pain and the loss, but the incredible journey of growth and self-discovery that followed. My story is not unique. Many have faced similar trials and emerged stronger on the other side. But it is my story, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the capacity for renewal that lies within us all. I have found peace, not in the absence of challenges, but in the ability to face them head-on, with a heart open to love and a soul ready to embrace whatever comes next. As the seasons of my life shifted from the turmoil of loss to the tranquility of new beginnings, I found myself in a period of reflection, contemplating the legacy I wished to leave behind. My journey had taught me invaluable lessons about resilience, love, and the essence of true happiness. It dawned on me that these lessons were not just for my own edification, but were meant to be shared, to perhaps guide others through their moments of darkness towards their own light. The garage, once a symbol of my own personal aspirations, had evolved into something much greater than a mere business. It had become a community hub, a place where people came not just for car repairs, but for camaraderie and support. I realized that I had unwittingly created a space that reflected my own values, where honesty, hard work, and genuine care for others were the cornerstones. It was here, amidst the grease-stained floors and the symphony of clanking tools, that I decided to start giving back in a more structured way. I initiated a mentorship program for young individuals interested in mechanics but lacking the resources or guidance to pursue their passion. The program was designed not only to teach them the technical skills required, but also to instill a sense of responsibility and community service. We partnered with local schools to offer internships, providing students with hands-on experience and a glimpse into the possibilities that awaited them in the automotive industry. This initiative was my way of paying forward the opportunities I had been given by my uncle when I was a wide-eyed teenager with dreams bigger than my experience. Beyond the confines of the garage, I sought to rebuild my relationship with my children. The tumultuous end of my marriage had inevitably affected them, and one of my deepest regrets was the pain they had endured as innocent bystanders. Reconnecting with Maria and James was not without its challenges, as each had navigated their own path through the aftermath. Yet in this, too, I saw an opportunity for growth and healing. We began to spend more time together, not just as a family, but as individuals sharing our experiences, hopes, and fears. These moments of vulnerability and openness brought us closer than we had ever been, mending the fractures with bonds strengthened by understanding and unconditional love. Anna, ever my partner in both adventure and serenity, encouraged me to share my story more widely. Inspired by her belief in me, I began to write. What started as a personal journal evolved into a memoir, a narrative of loss, love, and the relentless pursuit of happiness. Writing became a cathartic process, a way to make sense of the journey I had been on and to offer hope to others who might find themselves in similar situations. The act of putting my thoughts to paper was both daunting and liberating, but above all, it was a testament to the power of storytelling in healing and connecting us. As I reflect on the path my life has taken, I am filled with a profound sense of gratitude. The challenges I faced, though painful at the time, shaped me into the person I am today. They taught me that resilience is not about never falling, but about how we choose to stand back up. Love is not about possession, but about partnership and mutual growth. Happiness is not found in external validation, but in the simple joys that fill our days and the relationships that enrich our lives. Looking forward, I am filled with a sense of purpose and optimism. The legacy I wish to leave is not one of material success, but of impact on my family, my community, and anyone who might find solace in my story. Life is an ever-unfolding journey, and I am committed to walking this path with an open heart, ready to embrace whatever comes next with grace and gratitude. As the seasons of life continued to turn, the landscape of my existence bore the fruits of the seeds sown in resilience, love, and community engagement. The journey, marked by both triumphs and trials, had cultivated a deep understanding of the value of connection not only to the people around me, but to the larger tapestry of life itself. This period was defined by an embracing of the future, with all its uncertainties and possibilities, and a commitment to leaving a lasting impact on the world. The garage, once the epicenter of my personal and professional life, had grown into something much larger than I had ever envisioned. It was not just a business, it had become a community institution, a place where lives were changed, dreams were nurtured, and the future of the trade was secured through the mentorship of young apprentices. The success of the apprenticeship program highlighted the importance of passing on knowledge and skills, but it also underscored the critical role of emotional intelligence, compassion, and ethical living in professional success. In this spirit, I launched a community outreach initiative, partnering with local schools to introduce students to the world of mechanics and entrepreneurship. The program aimed to inspire the next generation to consider alternative paths to success beyond the traditional academic route, emphasizing the dignity of skilled trades and the entrepreneurial spirit. This initiative not only expanded the impact of the garage, but also strengthened the bonds within our community, creating a network of support and encouragement for young people from all walks of life. My personal journey of growth and discovery continued to evolve as well. Anna and I, through our shared experiences and challenges, had come to understand the beauty of building a life together that was centered around shared values, mutual respect, and an unwavering commitment to making a positive difference in the world. Our relationship was a source of strength and inspiration, a testament to the idea that true partnership is built on a foundation of equality, understanding, and shared purpose. The reconciliation with my children had reached new depths, transforming our relationship into one of mutual admiration and deep affection. They had become not only a source of pride, but also of inspiration, as they carved out their own paths in the world, embodying the values of hard work, integrity, and compassion that I had strived to instill in them. Witnessing their journey into adulthood, with all its challenges and achievements, was a reminder of the cyclical nature of life and the enduring legacy of love and guidance. As I looked to the future, I was filled with a sense of optimism and purpose. The lessons learned from the past, the resilience cultivated through adversity, and the connections forged with those around me had prepared me to face whatever lay ahead with grace and courage. The future was a canvas yet to be painted, and I was determined to make each stroke count, not just for myself, but for the community that had become an integral part of my life. The legacy I aimed to leave was not one of material success, but of positive impact. A legacy that would inspire others to pursue their passions, to embrace the power of community, and to make a difference in the world. As I embraced the future, I was guided by a vision of a world where compassion, integrity, and resilience were the cornerstones of success, and where each individual had the opportunity to realize their potential and contribute to the greater good. As the years unfolded, the narrative of my life and the garage intertwined more deeply, weaving a rich tapestry of community, resilience, and transformation. This era was marked by a sense of fulfillment and a recognition of the legacy I was leaving behind, not just in the tangible success of the garage, but in the intangible impact on the lives it touched. It was a period of reflection, celebration, and continued growth, both personally and within the wider community. The apprenticeship program had flourished beyond my most optimistic forecasts. It had become a beacon of hope and opportunity, attracting young talents from diverse backgrounds, each with their own story of struggle, aspiration, and ambition. Witnessing these young individuals grow, not just as mechanics but as conscientious members of society, was profoundly gratifying. It was clear that the garage had evolved into something far greater than a place of business. It had become a place of learning, mentorship, and empowerment. In recognition of the impact of our community initiatives, the garage received several local and regional accolades. While the awards were a testament to our hard work and dedication, the true reward was seeing the positive changes in the community, the renewed hope, the careers launched, and the dreams pursued with vigor. These achievements were a reminder that success is not measured by profit alone, but by the difference we make in the lives of others. Anna and I continued to share a life filled with adventure, growth, and mutual support. Our travels and experiences together enriched our understanding of the world and each other, reinforcing our commitment to making a difference wherever we could. Our relationship was a testament to the power of love, partnership, and shared values in creating a fulfilling and impactful life. The bond with my children had matured into one of deep mutual respect and love. They had each found their own path, drawing on the lessons of hard work, integrity, and compassion they had learned from their upbringing. Seeing them succeed and contribute to their communities in meaningful ways was a source of immense pride. It was clear that the values I had sought to instill in them had taken root, promising a legacy that would endure through generations. Looking toward the future, I began to contemplate the eventual transition of the garage into new hands. My desire was to ensure that its legacy of community service, excellence in craftsmanship, and mentorship would continue. To this end, I initiated discussions with my team and family about the future leadership of the garage, focusing on identifying individuals who shared our values and vision. The process was not without its challenges, but it was driven by a commitment to preserving the ethos of the garage and ensuring its continued impact on the community. As I reflected on the journey, it was evident that the garage was more than just a business. It was a symbol of what can be achieved when passion is combined with purpose. The legacy I hoped to leave was one of positive impact, a testament to the power of resilience, the value of community, and the importance of leaving the world better than we found it. My story was a reminder that while we may face challenges and setbacks, it is our response to those challenges that defines us. In embracing the future, I was filled with hope and determination, knowing that the legacy of the garage would continue to inspire, empower, and make a difference in the lives of those it touched. The journey had been one of transformation, not just for myself, but for the community that had become an extended family. It was a legacy cemented not in stone, but in the hearts and lives of those we had reached, a legacy that would endure long after I had passed the torch to the next generation. As the time approached for me to step back from the day-to-day operations of the garage, a deep sense of nostalgia mixed with anticipation for the future settled over me. This transition was more than a mere change in leadership. It was a rite of passage, a culmination of years of hard work, and a testament to the enduring power of community and resilience. The decision to pass the torch was not made lightly, but with a profound understanding of the importance of ensuring the legacy of the garage would continue to thrive in capable hands. The process of identifying a successor was undertaken with great care and deliberation. It was crucial to find someone who not only possessed the technical skills and business acumen required to run the garage, but who also shared the core values and vision that had become its hallmark. After much consideration, the choice became clear. A young woman who had come through our apprenticeship program, risen through the ranks, and demonstrated an unwavering commitment to the garage's ethos of excellence, community service, and mentorship. Her name was Emily, and she embodied the spirit of the new generation we had sought to inspire. The announcement of Emily as the new leader of the garage was met with overwhelming support from the community, our customers, and the team. It was a poignant moment for me, a passing of the baton that was symbolic of the cycle of growth and renewal. Emily's appointment represented not just a continuation of the garage's legacy, but an evolution, a step into the future with new ideas, perspectives, and possibilities. As I took a step back, I found myself reflecting on the journey that had brought me to this point. From the early days of struggle and uncertainty to the establishment of the garage as a cornerstone of the community, it had been a path marked by challenges, triumphs, and, above all, a deep sense of purpose. The decision to entrust Emily with the leadership of the garage was a reaffirmation of my belief in the potential of the next generation to carry forward the mission of making a positive impact in the world. In the weeks and months that followed, I watched with pride as Emily took the helm with confidence and grace. She brought fresh energy and innovative ideas to the garage, while remaining committed to the values and traditions that had made it a beloved institution in the community. Under her leadership, the garage continued to flourish, expanding its services and outreach initiatives and cementing its reputation as a place where excellence and compassion went hand in hand. My role shifted to that of a mentor and advisor, offering guidance and support to Emily and the team as they navigated the challenges and opportunities of the evolving landscape. It was a rewarding experience, witnessing the next generation embrace their roles as leaders and change-makers, driven by a desire to contribute to a better world. The passing of the torch was more than a change in leadership. It was a celebration of the enduring spirit of the garage, a testament to the power of mentorship and community. It reinforced my belief in the importance of building a legacy that goes beyond individual achievement, one that fosters growth, innovation, and a commitment to making a difference. As I embraced this new chapter, I was filled with hope and optimism for the future. The legacy of the garage was in capable hands, and I was confident that it would continue to inspire, empower, and serve the community for generations to come. The journey had taught me that the true measure of success is not in the wealth or accolades we accumulate, but in the lives we touch and the positive impact we leave on the world. With the garage now under Emily's capable leadership, I found myself in a unique season of life, one characterized by reflection and a forward-looking vision. This phase was not about stepping away from the world I had built, but rather stepping into a different role within it, one that allowed me to mentor, advise, and support from a place of experience and wisdom. It was a time to take stock of the past, appreciate the present, and envision the future with a sense of purpose and possibility. The transition afforded me the luxury of time that I used to engage more deeply with my passions and interests outside of the garage. With Anna by my side, I embarked on journeys that were as much about exploring the world as they were about exploring the depths of our own partnership and individual selves. Traveling to new places, we encountered cultures and experiences that broadened our perspectives and enriched our lives in unforeseen ways. Each journey was a reminder of the vastness of the human experience and the unifying threads that connect us all. Moreover, this period allowed me to deepen my engagement with community projects and philanthropic efforts. Drawing on the lessons learned from the garage and its impact on the community, I sought to apply these principles to broader causes that addressed social and environmental issues. Whether it was through supporting local education initiatives, participating in environmental conservation efforts, or mentoring young entrepreneurs, I found immense fulfillment in contributing to positive change on a larger scale. Reflection on the journey thus far also prompted me to document my experiences, insights, and lessons learned. I began writing not with the intention of publishing, but as a way to capture the essence of what I had lived through. These writings became a meditative practice, a means of processing the past and articulating hopes for the future. Over time, they evolved into a memoir of sorts, a narrative that intertwined personal stories with the broader themes of resilience, community, and legacy. Sharing these writings with Anna, my children, and close friends, I was encouraged to publish them, to share my story with a wider audience. The idea was daunting yet exhilarating. The prospect of putting my life, with all its imperfections and triumphs, into the public domain was a step into vulnerability. However, it was also an opportunity to inspire others, to offer up my journey as a testament to the power of perseverance, the value of community, and the importance of leaving the world a better place than we found it. As the memoir took shape, I found myself envisioning a future where my experiences could serve as a beacon for others navigating their paths. It was a vision not of fame or recognition, but of connection and impact, a chance to contribute to the collective narrative of human experience through the prism of my own journey. In this reflective phase of life, I was reminded of the impermanence of all things and the importance of living with intention and purpose. The legacy of the garage, now thriving under Emily's leadership, was a living testament to the impact one person's vision could have on the lives of many. It reinforced my belief in the power of mentorship, the value of hard work, and the importance of community. Looking forward, I was filled with a sense of anticipation for the new avenues of impact and connection that lay ahead. The garage had been my life's work, but it was just one chapter in a larger story of growth, discovery, and service. As I embraced the unknowns of the future, I was guided by the enduring principles that had shaped my journey: resilience, compassion, and a steadfast commitment to making a difference. As the narrative of my life continued to unfold, the realization dawned on me that every experience, every challenge, and every triumph was akin to a thread in a vast and intricate tapestry. This tapestry, woven with the passage of time, represented not just my journey, but the interconnected journeys of all those whose lives had intertwined with mine. This phase was characterized by a profound appreciation for the beauty and complexity of life's tapestry and a recognition of my role in adding to its richness and diversity. The publication of my memoir marked a significant milestone, not only as a personal achievement, but as a conduit for sharing the lessons of resilience, hope, and community. The response was both humbling and inspiring. Readers reached out with stories of their own, sharing how the narrative of my journey resonated with their experiences, challenges, and aspirations. It was a powerful reminder of the universal themes that bind us together, regardless of our individual paths. This newfound connection with a wider audience reinforced my commitment to using my story and resources to make a positive impact. Inspired by the dialogue sparked by the memoir, I initiated a series of community workshops and speaking engagements. These forums were designed not just to share knowledge and insights, but to create spaces for others to voice their stories, challenges, and dreams. The workshops covered a range of topics, from the power of resilience and the importance of community support to the practicalities of entrepreneurship and the pursuit of personal passions. As these engagements unfolded, I witnessed the emergence of a vibrant community of individuals eager to support one another and collaborate on initiatives that addressed local and global challenges. It was a testament to the idea that when we share our stories and listen to the stories of others, we create opportunities for connection, empathy, and collective action. Meanwhile, the garage continued to thrive under Emily's leadership, expanding its reach and impact. It had become a model for how businesses could play a transformative role in their communities, balancing economic success with social responsibility. Emily's innovation and vision had taken the garage to new heights, and I couldn't have been prouder of her accomplishments. It was a vivid illustration of the continuity of the legacy we had built together, a legacy that would continue to evolve and inspire. In this period of reflection and connection, Anna and I also found ourselves drawn to exploring new dimensions of our relationship and shared life goals. Our travels took on a deeper purpose, as we sought not only to experience the beauty and diversity of the world, but to engage in meaningful ways with the communities we visited. These experiences enriched our lives and broadened our understanding of the global tapestry of human experience, reinforcing our belief in the power of compassion and the importance of contributing to the greater good. As I looked back on the journey from the early days of uncertainty and struggle to the establishment of a legacy that transcended the confines of the garage, I was filled with gratitude. Gratitude for the challenges that had shaped me, for the community that had supported me, and for the opportunities to make a difference in the lives of others. The tapestry of my life, with its myriad threads of joy, sorrow, love, and loss, was a reflection of the complex beauty of the human experience. Looking forward, I was filled with a sense of anticipation and excitement for the chapters yet to be written. The journey was far from over. There were still threads to be woven, stories to be told, and impacts to be made. The tapestry of life was an ever-evolving work of art, and I was committed to contributing to its richness and diversity for as long as I was able. As I stood on the precipice of what felt like a new dawn, the horizon before me was aglow with the light of possibilities. The journey of my life, with its myriad twists and turns, had brought me to a place of profound understanding and peace. This final chapter is not a conclusion, but a gateway to the myriad paths that lay ahead, a testament to the enduring spirit of growth and exploration that had guided me through the years. The legacy of the garage, now a beacon in the community under Emily's adept leadership, continued to thrive, evolving in ways that both honored its origins and embraced the future. Its success was a vivid reminder that our endeavors ripple through time, touching lives and shaping futures long after we've passed the torch. Emily, with her innovative vision and compassionate leadership, had not only sustained the legacy, but expanded it, infusing it with new energy and purpose. My memoir, a labor of love and reflection, had found its way into the hearts and minds of many, sparking conversations and inspiring action beyond what I had imagined. The community that emerged from these shared stories and experiences was a source of joy and inspiration, a living tapestry of human connection and resilience. The workshops and speaking engagements had grown into a movement of sorts, a collective endeavor to build a more compassionate, resilient, and connected world. In this era of reflection and forward momentum, Anna and I continued our journey together, exploring new landscapes both external and internal. Our adventures, whether in distant lands or within the pages of a book, were imbued with a sense of curiosity and wonder. We found joy in simple pleasures and the company of friends and family, cherishing the moments that make life rich and meaningful. The bond with my children, now fully embarked on their own journeys, was a source of immense pride and ongoing discovery. Their successes and challenges, their dreams and achievements were reminders of the cyclical nature of life, of the lessons passed down and the new paths forged. Our conversations were rich with shared insights and mutual respect, a testament to the enduring bonds of family. As I gazed at the horizon, the path ahead was illuminated by the wisdom of the past and the promise of the future. The garage, my memoir, and the community initiatives were chapters in a larger story, one that I would continue to write with each passing day. The legacy I had begun to build was now a living, breathing entity, shaped by many hands and many hearts. The true legacy, I realized, was not in the bricks and mortar of the garage, nor in the pages of a book, but in the lives touched, the communities strengthened, and the love shared. It was a legacy of resilience, compassion, and connection, a beacon for those navigating their own journeys through the storms and calm seas of life. As the horizon beckons, I am reminded that every end is a beginning, and every sunset precedes a sunrise. The journey continues with its challenges and triumphs, its moments of grace and beauty. With a heart full of gratitude and eyes open to the wonder of the world, I step forward into the unknown, ready to embrace whatever comes next, to weave new threads into the tapestry of life. And so the story goes on, not written in stone, but in the ever-changing hues of the sky at dawn, a reminder that every day brings new opportunities to learn, to love, and to leave the world a little better than we found it. The horizon beckons, and with a sense of anticipation and hope, I answer its call. This concludes the story. If you have any more questions, want to explore other stories or topics, feel free to let me know.